Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bedford High Gym. We're here for more exciting playoff action here in Division I. This time it's the ladies, the number 2 seed Bedford Bulldogs hosting the number 7 Goffstown Grizzlies. I'm Harry Kozlowski here with Corey Munster Tiger, ready to bring you this game. This is a contest. Teams that actually just met about a month ago, January 22nd. Bedford at Goffstown won that one by 12, 49-37.
Tough match going into our, I wouldn't say crosstown, but next door neighbor. That game was on the road in Goffstown. The Bulldogs came away with that 12-point victory. Well-fought game, and I can tell you that some of the Goffstown Grizzlies certainly provided some outstanding offense and drove the Bulldogs fits in some cases. We'll have to watch those certain players, certainly in the starting lineup tonight, as they are announced here just in a minute.
Goffstown, of course, advanced to this second round game by defeating Alburn 54-41. A game that was played in Goffstown, and no doubt they are here to come away with a victory.
Just looking at the results for the regular season over the last few weeks here, Bedford coming in on a hot streak. They lost their opening game of the season to Bishop Girton, and then dropped another one around midseason in January 15th on a tough back-to-back where they traveled to Hanover. But since then, they've been winning out. Goffstown comes in losing their last 2 regular season games, one against BG and one against Hanover, fittingly enough.
And most of their losses are to the top teams in D1. So they took care of business with teams that were around their rank or below, but had a little trouble with teams that were above them. Their starting lineup, by the way, number 1, Maggie Sasso. Number 3, Ava Ruggiero. Lillian Trinka, number 10. Ava Winterburn, number 12. And Lily Green, number 20. Those are your Goffstown Grizzly starters.
And for the Bulldogs, as they are announced, we have Safia Mampini, Emma Kazajanski, the senior captain, who's a forward. The freshman all-star, Kate Allard, who's been an outstanding force on offense alongside the last starter here, Lana McCarthy, the sophomore forward who rounds out the starting 5 for the Bedford Bulldogs. We'll take a quick break for the national anthem and rejoin you for the tip-off.
Bedford student section making themselves heard. Good turnout here in the stands. Lots of Bedford faithful, but also good turnout of Goffstown fans as well. And we know that some of the Goffstown fans out of town are watching us on stream at bedfordtv.com when they click on channels 23 or 1072.
Student section looks to be about 75 kids strong. They all have gray on today. Must be hoodie night or something like that. I didn't see the social media post, did you?
No, we're not in on that.
I don't have a hoodie on. It's not gray heather, but you know, we'll have fun with it anyway. As you mentioned, the stands across the way are about half full. You guys can see it on the on the screen there for those tuned into BCTV tonight. Lana McCarthy will take the opening tip against Ava Winterburn.
And the tip-off goes to Bedford. Kazajanski got it, dropped it back to Grogan. She gets over to Lana McCarthy playing outside the three-point line. And a kickball against Goffstown with an inbound play here by Bedford.
I thought we were going to see a foul there in the first 11 seconds.
Grogan with the ball.
There
Down to Allard. Inside to Lana McCarthy. The layup no good. She gets her own rebound, knocked away. Mumpini with the second try. That's also off the mark. Ball's on the ground, finally comes loose. Goffstown has it.
That's a tough one. Lana McCarthy got excellent position down there in the lane, just couldn't get it to go off the rim.
Sasso gets it up to Winterburn. She dribbles, now pulls up for a jumper. Up high, no good, goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Bedford ball.
Knocked away there on the hustle play by Lily Green. Couldn't quite tap it into her direction. So the Bulldogs will take over.
Over the timeline comes Grogan. Still with it, drives, kicks it out to Kazajanski, gets around her defender, lost the ball momentarily, got it back. Now in the corner to Allard, she gets it back out to Kazajanski, inside to McCarthy. The hook is good.
Those are those nice soft hands that we've seen all season from McCarthy down low.
Bulldogs draw first blood. They're up 2-0 here with 6:49 to play.
See on that replay there, a nice little right hook. Looks like Kareem right there.
In the corner, Ruggiero gets it out to Trinka. She dribbles. Now she's got a lane to the basket. Kicks it out, but no, it's stolen away.
Excellent help defense there by Safia Mumpini, coming down the lane to help out.
You know, Trinka had a shot there. She should have took it probably.
She sure did. She saw an open player on the backside, just a second too late.
Now Allard double team under the basket. Ball is loose on the ground. Picked up by Bedford. Oop. Loose again.
That's going to be a travel.
We'll get a traveling call against Bedford.
Yeah, hustle play. Bodies all over the floor. Sydney Grogan got her hands on it, but as she rolled away, that's considered a travel. So the ref was right there and makes the call on the spot.
Ball's inbounded to Ava Ruggiero. 2-0 Bedford, up 6 minutes to go here in the first. She gets into a little trouble, gets it inside to Trinko, drives the baseline, puts it up, no good. Oh, but the rebound goes back to Goffstown. Kick it out for three, no good. Allard with the rebound. They're going to call a foul here. Going to go on Goffstown.
You see the box out down low. We get a push on that loose ball, so Goffstown picks up their first team foul, and Lily Green will pick up the first personal.
So Bedford brings it over. Over to Kazajanski. Inside to Mumpini, and he kicks it out to Grogan, who gets the lay-in good.
Nice cut backside by Sydney Grogan. The action was on the near side of the court, and Grogan made a great cut on the backside to sneak in. Grizzlies had popped into a 2-3 defense on that possession.
Pass now to Sasso. Dribbles. Turns around for a jumper. That's good.
That was great rocker step by Maggie Sasso. Little stutter step, got a little bit of space. Was able to knock down the shot.
Now Kazajanski gets it out to Grogan and kicks it out to Safia Mumpini for two. It's off the mark, and the rebound goes to Lillian Trinka. Here comes Goffstown. Sasso with the ball. Being watched by Mumpini. She gets a double team. Gets it inside to Green. She dishes it out, though. Here's Ruggiero. High pass over to Sasso. Looking for an opening. Winterburn had it momentarily. Ooh. Now the three-pointer from Sasso is good.
I think that was a two right near the elbow, but still a tough shot. Grogan was in her face. She got it up high and got it to go.
McCarthy's jumper no good.
Rips away the rebound.
McCarthy got the rebound, pulled it away from the Goffstown player, and Bedford resets. All tied up at 4 apiece. Grogan calling the offense. Kicks it out to Kazajanski. A three is great.
Boom.
7-4 Bedford up. Now here's Ruggiero for Goffstown.
A 2-3 defense is going to give up some of those outside shots if they can find pockets around the arc, and Kazajanski found one there.
Here's the three by Sasso. It's off the mark. Ball's out, still loose. Ruggiero gets the loose ball, and now we're going to get a call on Mumpini. And she hit Ava Winterburn. It'll be a non-shooting foul.
Hey, see here, Mumpini's just getting up real close, tight to Ava Winterburn, trying to get a turnover. Just catches a lot of the arm there. Pretty clear foul on Mumpini. So each team has one.
Sasso, guarded by Mumpini, out near the center court stripe. Now to Winterburn, who dribbles. Her pass gets tipped, but Goffstown retains. Trinka drives to the basket, runs into a wall, and McCarthy's going to be called for her first foul.
They're actually going to call that on Kate Allard. McCarthy was standing there straight up, but they called Kate Allard a little bit earlier before she ran into that double team.
Second team foul on the Bulldogs. Ball is inbounded. A little trouble there for Goffstown. Bedford takes it away.
Numbers.
Allard drives to the basket, gets the foul, and it's good. The and one coming up for Kate Allard.
Crafty little stutter step we're going to see here on the replay. You see, actually too late there, but she took a little stutter step, went to her left hand, finished lefty, and the freshman gets the chance for the and one.
Here comes the shot, and it rims out. McCarthy had her hand on it. Bedford retains. Kazajanski with the ball, and now Ruggiero took a ball off the face. She's got to shake that off. Sophia Mumpini for three.
Ooh.
It's short. Rebound Bedford. And knocked out of bounds by Goffstown. Could have been a foul there.
It looked like Kazajanski was coming over the back, but the referees let it go. Is that what you were referring to?
No, actually, she got hit on the wrist.
Okay.
While trying to make a shot, and instead the ball goes out of bounds. That was all wrist and no ball. Inbound also broken up there, but Goffstown, they take it away. Now here's Simmons for Goffstown. Drives to the baseline, gets to the bucket, kicks it out. Sasso with it, drives, puts it up off the glass, no good. McCarthy with the rebound. Quick break now. Kazajanski with it. Inside to Allard.
Good
over
luck.
to McCarthy, and she draws a foul going to the basket.
Excellent look for the cutter down the lane. Allard grabbed the ball. She was in a tough spot on the baseline, but saw Alana McCarthy coming right down the lane. Kicked it to her, and now Alana gets a chance from the stripe.
It's going to be a foul on Maggie Sasso, her first, or actually, yeah, Maggie Sasso with the call there. McCarthy now with two. First shot is good. She's got 3 points. Bedford up now 10-4. They're on a 6-0 run. The second shot,
It's short.
an air ball. Misjudged there by McCarthy. So Goffstown with the ball now with 2:47 to play in the first. Trailing 10-6 here.
Tough
Winterburn
shot.
gets it over to Trinka. Simmons in the game now. Here's Sasso driving to the baseline. She loses the ball. They're going to see Bedford with the possession.
And Mumpini was getting away with some a little bit. She's trying to be physical there. I wouldn't have been surprised to see a block called there, but the referee's right there.
Yeah,
I think there was enough contact.
I think you're right. I think the contact merited that call, but the official didn't see that one.
He was right there, though. You know, he's letting them play a little bit. Can't fault him
Playoff
for that.
basketball. Here's Kazajanski's three, too long. Mumpini with the rebound. She puts up a jumper, and it's good.
Little pivot into the lane to her right hand and got an easy look. Pushes the lead to 8, 12-4.
And it's an 8-0 run here for the Bulldogs. So far, everybody getting on the score sheet. Grogan with 2, Mumpini with 2, Kazajanski with 3, Allard with 2, and McCarthy with 3.
Spread out the scoring. That's not what we've seen throughout the year. Obviously, McCarthy gets the majority of the points down low, and Kate Allard's been an absolutely wonderful surprise as the freshman has come in and contributed significantly on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, most teams come in thinking they have to concentrate on McCarthy, but players like Allard make it like, now it's like, okay, you got to pay attention to her too. Now you got to split that defense.
And on the other end, the Grizzlies have had a couple of open shots, but most of them have been contested, and that's all you can ask from your defense is get a hand in their face, make the shot a difficult one. If it goes in, okay. If it doesn't, grab that rebound and get out into transition.
Well, Sasso's got all the points so far for Goffstown, all 4 of them. Here's Noelle Simmons over the timeline, over the Trinka. She leaves it for Sasso. They're going to call it travel. Ooh. On Trinka. Turnover Goffstown. 1:59 to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs on an 8-0 run. Grogan gets it into Kazajanski. Kicks it out to McCarthy, who takes the shot from the foul line. It rims out. Grizzlies with the rebound.
If she's able to hit that shot, she's going to be deadly on the offensive end.
Winterburn driving in. She puts up a 3-footer, no good. Now the rebound by, what was that, number 14? That was Winterburn, Meredith Winterburn. She gets on the board now. That breaks the run for Bedford. 12-6 now. Grogan, 8-footer, no good, a little bit short. Mampini with the rebound. She's been getting a lot of them this period.
Got it.
Allard with the 3, perfect. Allard with 5 points.
Such a smooth shot from Allard. Time and space, put it up, beautiful arc, nothing but net.
Grizzlies up by 8. Shot by Goffstown off the mark. Actually, they're up by 9 points, sorry about that. Under a minute to go, Bedford with possession. And a great break up there by Trinka, but it goes off her hand out of bounds. Bedford retains the ball. Inbound Kazajanski to Grogan. 45 seconds.
Grizzlies have switched into a man-to-man defense. Didn't feel their 2-3 was working quite as well as they wanted.
Ball back out to Grogan. Long pass into the corner to Allard. She's waiting. Dribbles. Gets in front of the basket. Off the glass and good. 7 points for Allard. 17-6 now. Bulldogs up.
Another strong move from the freshman. Got to her right hand, right into the lane, kissed it right off the glass. 7 points for her early on.
Sasso being watched, gets it out to Winterburn. Closely covered there. Her sister Meredith Winterburn with the ball. Now the pass inside by Simmons goes off a hand, and what's the call here? Bedford ball?
I think that glanced off of Ava Winterburn, but the referees are going to huddle up. See if they get the call correct. And they stay with it. Bedford ball.
5 seconds to work with here.
I'm sorry,
no,
never mind. They do reverse it. So Grizzlies get a chance here with 4.9 seconds left in the first quarter.
Ball inbound to Meredith Winterburn. Over to Sasso. She drives, takes a jumper off the mark, and no good. Buzzer sounds, and that's where we finish up. Bulldogs up by 11 points. It's 17-6.
Outstanding opening quarter for the Bulldogs as they had it going on the offensive end and held the Grizzlies to only 6 points.
Quick programming note for you. We'll have hockey action for you tomorrow night from Sullivan Arena. The Bedford Bulldogs boys hockey team, who've been on a tear of late, winning some exciting games, including an overtime winner against Londonderry last Saturday. They'll be hosting the Salem Blue Devils, another tough team. That's a 7:30 face-off. We're going to have that for you on BCTV, as well as Bedford 105.1.
You don't have Jason Bergeron.
Oh,
doing
yeah.
that,
Jason to be at my side.
Oh, boy.
Oh, he's awesome.
He's trouble. He's trouble is what he is.
He's great. He knows his stuff.
He sure does. He sure does. Nice guy.
Kind of carries me half the time. Honestly.
Well, listen, that's a tough burden. I mean, I know how he feels. No, I'm just kidding, Aaron. I'm just kidding.
I know, it's a lot to carry.
So an 11-point lead here as the Bulldogs come out for the second quarter. 8 minutes back on the board. See what kinds of adjustments are made in between first and second quarter.
And Goffstown with the possession arrow, they get the inbound. Somewhat contested by Bedford, but they break that press. Maggie Sasso over to Simmons. Waiting, looking for an opening here. Bulldogs look like they're in a man-to-man as well, so Simmons decided to take her own shot. It's an air ball recovered by Bedford. Here comes Grogan.
This won't go down in the stat book.
And a jumper by Allard is good.
It won't go down in the stat book, but Lana McCarthy came over to alter that shot severely by Simmons.
Now Simmons again, the runner, too hard. She gets her own rebound, puts it up again, too hard. McCarthy with the rebound, and then Allard draws a foul. Number 10, Trinka, is going to get that. getting in her way as she tried to break down the court.
Little body check on the way. It's probably not a bad foul, as it kept the fast break from really getting established there.
Now Grogan had the ball taken away there by Noelle Simmons.
Quick hands by Simmons, gets the turnover.
Now Trinka drives, turns around, and she gets fouled there by Allard. That's going to be her second foul.
She got bailed out there a little bit. It looked like she was about to travel, but she gets whacked by Allard. And that'll be something to watch. That's 2 fouls on Allard, only a minute into the second quarter.
So Trinka to the line now for Goffstown. Her first shot is perfect. (19-7) now, Bulldogs up by 12. Trinka's second shot too strong, and Kazajanski with the rebound. Loose ball on the court. Grogan comes away with it. She gets it up. The pass off the mark. Tried to get it to Sophia Mumpini, and it was a little too far out of her reach. It goes out of bounds. Turnover Bedford.
Ava Winterburn there trying to get some full court pressure on that rebound and advance, and it paid off in this case.
Ava Winterburn, now Trinka, drives to the basket, tries to get a floater off. No good. The ball went to Winterburn, but she loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Bedford ball.
Just bounced it off her own foot. They got the offensive rebound, and just unlucky there with that off-target dribble.
Goffstown with a little bit of a press. Noelle Simmons watching Grogan very closely, and she causes the foul. She gets a hand on Grogan. So Simmons is going to get her first infraction.
The coaches want the point guards to get up and challenge the space from the opposing point guard. So,
wow, Simmons really grabbing onto Grogan there, not fooling around.
Sure was. No call. Got away with a hold.
Pass inside to Allard. She turns and off the glass. Allard's on fire.
I love her patience. Love her patience down there. Took a dribble, got her feet set, turned back to her right, kissed it off the glass. 11 points.
Sasso hits the ground. Now she leaves it out there for, actually it was Sasso who took the shot, and it was off the mark. Ball goes off a Bedford player. Possession stays with Goffstown.
And that's all due to Ava Winterburn and her hustle. Got a hand in late there. Ball tipped off Lana McCarthy, so the Grizzlies get a second chance.
Simmons into Sasso. Leaves it there for Ava Winterburn. She tries a three, and it's good. Her first 3 points.
It's a good cut-off ball. Kazajanski thought she was going to cut down the lane. She just stepped back, had some time and space, and pulled the trigger.
Now here's Kazajanski for 3. That's off the mark. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Goffstown's ball. Bulldogs lead by 11, 21-10. Got some substitutions here on the floor. Lily Green back in the game, and Trinka comes out. And actually, we're going to get a timeout now called by Goffstown, I think.
Have some substitutions on the Bedford side as well, as Ava Dubois will check in. I think we'll see the first sighting of Catherine Pennick this evening as well.
Bill says that the timeout was called by Kevin Gibbs on the Bedford bench.
He's probably going to settle down his troops there. Grizzlies came out, scored 4 quick points there in the first 2 minutes of this quarter versus just the 4 by the Bulldogs. So I guess it is even this quarter so far, 4-4.
And the ball about to be inbounded. No pressure from Bedford. Goffstown brings it over. Noelle Simmons carries it.
We'll have to watch this point guard battle here too, as Simmons has been applying pressure out.
3-point try by Meredith Winterburn. Misses everything. Bedford gets the rebound. Long lead pass over to Catherine Pennick. Too high. Goes off her hands. Turnover Bedford.
That's the second quick turnover here by Sydney Grogan. Coach Gibbs wants his junior guard to take her time as she gets over that timeline and set up the offense.
Simmons to Ava Winterburn. She drives to the basket, puts up a runner, and it's good. 5 points all in this quarter for Ava Winterburn.
Nice crossover dribble back to her left hand, as you see on the replay. Gets it off the glass and rattles around for the bucket.
Now
7 points for Winterburn.
Grogan to Allard. Cross back to Grogan. Thought about getting it inside the Pennock. Instead, it goes to Allard. Now Dubois. Long pass outside to McCarthy. She gets a bump, no call. Here's Ava Dubois. Inside McCarthy. Kicks it out to Grogan. Drives to baseline. Tries to get it out, and another turnover by the Bulldogs. Tried to get it to Ava Dubois. Passed it to where she was.
They got lucky. You'll see on the replay
oh, yeah, they
here,
got
it did get tipped here.
All right.
So I think that was Ava Winterburn that got a hand on it, deflected that pass. So the Bulldogs do keep with the ball.
Dubois inside to McCarthy. She gets a lot of flack, but then puts it away.
Yeah, you're not going to stop her down there. She gets that ball on the block. It's pretty much a guaranteed basket at that point.
Meredith Winterburn over to Sasso. Back to Meredith. Now Ava Winterburn. Drives to the basket, runs into McCarthy, loses the ball in the process. Bedford takes it away. Here they come, Grogan on the fast break. Down to Allard. Allard looking for a pass outlet. David Dubois. Off the glass, it's good.
Kissed it off the glass, I love it. Old school Tim Duncan right there, using the glass for a little assistance. The bank is open late tonight, Harry.
25-12, Bulldogs are up. Simmons drives, kicks it back out to Sasso. She's up against Dubois, gets the ball back.
Ooh, she wanted to pull the trigger there.
Ava Winterburn with a jumper, quick turnaround, good. 7 points for Winterburn in this period.
I've got 9 for her.
We'll have to get our
we could
ducks in a row a little later.
Check at halftime, but I have 9 points for Winterburn.
Here's Grogan. Cuts it to the basket. She's going to draw a foul.
Up top, you might say, as you see on the drive here, she gets to her right hand. They got a lot of ball, but I think they're going to call the block.
You'll notice the Goffstown Grizzly mascot is here at the gym. Good to see.
Lily Green picks up her 6th team foul. So 1 more, and the Bulldogs will be in the bonus.
Grogan is perfect on her throw. She's got 3 points. 28-12 now, the Bulldog lead here with 3:17 to play in the half. Allard comes out of the game, takes a breather. Second shot there by Grogan, off the mark. Rebound by Trinka for Goffstown. She runs into a wall, but gets it to Maggie Sasso, brings it over the timeline. Sasso for 3, and it's good.
I think she was on the line. They're going to give her 2. Great shot anyway. Nobody came to her and defended. As you see on the replay, she was just over that line.
6 points on the night now for Sasso. Makes it 28-14. Grogan down low to Pennock. Up top to McCarthy. She stops, and they're going to say she traveled.
Yeah, dragged her right foot. Her right foot was established as the pivot foot. You'll see on the replay right here, establishes it as she drags that right foot. They call the travel.
And I'm sure Coach Gibbs isn't happy with all the turnovers in this period by her troops, by his troops, even though they've got a lead of 14. Now some discussion at the scorers table. Not sure what that was about. 2:48 to go in the half. And the Grizzlies trailing by 12 need to make up some ground here. Ava Ruggiero. Ava Winterburn. Kicks it out to Trinka. Air ball recovered by Bedford. Now they come back. Lila Stein in the game now. She stops, take a 3, and it's good.
Yeah, why not?
Had the room.
Nobody came to her on defense. A lot of time and space, and Lila Stein can hit that shot, as she clearly displayed.
Maggie Sasso with the jumper. That's off. McCarthy gets the rebound. Gets it to Lila Stein. And her pass too far in front of Mumpini goes out of bounds. Another Bedford turnover here. Not that you could notice on the scoreboard.
A lot of turnovers.
A lot of turnovers, but a lot of points. 31-16 right now. Lily Green. Over to Sasso. Tries to get it inside to Ava Winterburn. It goes off her hands. And Bedford Pennock had her hand on it, but then she lost. She had it knocked out of bounds. Okay.
Lillian Trinken got a hand in there on the backside. Knocked it out of bounds, but
possession stays with Bedford.
Clearly went off of Trinka.
Stein to McCarthy. Back to Stein. On the far sideline. Dribbles, kicks it out to McCarthy on the baseline. Gets it to Pennock. Too far underneath, but gets the foul. That's going to be called on Lily Green. I believe that's the third.
I think you're right. That's a tough call there, too. Pennock was way under the basket, was trying to get to position. And look, Green is saying she went straight up, but the officials disagree. There are 3 of them here tonight. They had good position, and Green's going to have to take a seat.
Carolyn Foreman getting ready to come into the game for Goffstown. And the first shot there by Pennock is good. So she's on the score sheet with 1. And Lily Green takes a seat. Foreman in for her. Second shot by Pennock on the way. And she gets the friendly roll. That's 2.
It's that home rim right there. Bounced around a little bit, used it all.
Bulldogs are shooting 4 or 5 from the charity stripe. Ruggiero lost the ball momentarily. Now a turnover. Here comes McCarthy all the way. She gets it in. 7 points for her. We get a timeout by Goffstown. So a tricky pass over to Carolyn Foreman. She fumbled with it, tried to save the ball, but wound up giving it right to McCarthy, who took it the length of the court.
That's a tough one. She's hustling over there, trying to keep that ball in bounds. She passes it back in, and unfortunately, she gave up a fast break layup to Lana McCarthy. You might want to see her just take that step out of bounds and let her defense get reestablished instead of the fast break layup. But good hustle is not paid off in that case. And the Bulldogs have stretched this lead to 19. 1:13 left to go here in the second quarter.
We were hoping to get some scores for you from up. We do have a final. Pinkerton over Merrimack, 70-39. That was a 1 versus 8. So the Astros advanced. Now they're in the opposite bracket from the Bulldogs. We're trying to keep an eye on the other game that will determine who the Bulldogs play if they win tonight. Portsmouth-Wyndham, a 3-6 matchup. We'll try to get you a score there.
Coach Gibbs sends his troops back out. Has to be applauding their defensive effort so far. Only 16 points on the board for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've got a 19-point lead here with 1:13 to go in the half. Ruggiero taking her time, gets it inside to Foreman, leaves it for Sasso, dribbles. Now a 3-pointer, a little bit short on the floor. Ruggiero gets the rebound for Goffstown. Ava Winterburn picks it up, and now they're going to say she traveled.
Let's take a look at that replay. I'm not sure I saw the travel there. Let's see here if she drags a step. It's just after the travel, but must have dragged a pivot step as she picked up that dribble, trying to dish out to the 3-point line. A little pick and roll here.
Stein tried to get it inside McCarthy. It got knocked away. Now here comes Goffstown the other way. Long pass to Ava Winterburn. She gets it just in the nick of time. Foreman now. Ruggiero dribbles. Thought about a 3.
Yeah,
and she's going to double dribble.
Yeah. Referee was right on top of that. So a turnover here by the Grizzlies. The Bulldogs have 33.7 seconds left here in the first half. Coach Gibbs is telling his troops to hold for 1, burn a little time off the clock.
25 seconds to go. Inside to Stein.
I guess they won't hold for 1 as Stein gets free on the inside. She has 5 now.
Not when they give you a lane like that.
Red Sea parted and Stein took advantage.
Goffstown playing for the last shot. 10 seconds to go. In the corner, Ruggiero for 3, rims out. Dubois with the rebound.
That was 3/4 of the way down.
Now Stein with the half-court attempt. Oh, it almost goes in.
Wow, that was a lot closer than you might think. Lila Stein heaving from over half court. Almost 3/4 court. She got a lot of the glass, a lot of the rim. It doesn't fall, but the Bulldogs come away with a 21-point lead at halftime.
Big first half here. Let's give you the scoring quickly now for the Goffstown Grizzlies. I've got 6 points here for Maggie Sasso, Lillian Trinka with 1, Ava Winterburn with 7, unless...
I think I had Sasso with 4 and Winterburn with 9, so we could check the scorebook.
We'll check the official scorebook, and Meredith Winterburn with 2 points, and that is your scoring for the Goffstown Grizzlies.
On the Bulldogs side, Kate Allard, the freshman, has 11. McCarthy has 7. And then the rest are smattered throughout, as Ava Dubois has 2, Lila Stein has 5 on that 3 and the little lay-in the lane. Sydney Grogan 3, Sofia Mumpini 2, Emma Kazajanski with 3, Catherine Pennick with 2 free throws, and that rounds out their 37 points.
So we'll take a quick break here and come back on the radio side. We'll go back to the radio station. You're going to see some team dance here on the floor for Bedford if you're watching on TV, so enjoy that. But we'll be right back on the radio side. 37-16 is your score. We'll be right back. And we are back for second half action here at the Bedford Gym with the Bulldogs with a comfortable 35-16 lead over the Goffstown Grizzlies.
They held the Grizzlies to just 16 points in that first half. They have to be impressed with their defensive effort. 6 points in the first quarter, 10 in the second. They actually doubled them up in that second quarter as the Bulldogs scored 20 of their own points heading into halftime. So 8 minutes back on the board. They have a 35-16, excuse me, it says 35. It should be 37-16 lead. I'm not sure if we missed something at halftime. Did something get corrected?
We'll check that for you. Allard inside, a pass from McCarthy is good. Scoreboard says 37. We're gonna have to go with that. So 37-16. Maggie Sasso runs, gets it out to Ruggiero. She's gonna try a 3. Ooh. A little short, ball bouncing around, and Allard comes away with the rebound.
Tough rebound there by Allard. Back up top, over to Sydney Grogan. Grogan to Kazajanski. She looks to get it down low, can't find the passing lane, and now almost turns it over, but Grogan gets the ball back. They'll reset their offense. The Grizzlies are in man-to-man defense. Grogan gets down the lane, and she gets hit. Now, oh goodness, that might be Lily Green's 4th foul, and it is.
It is Lily Green, okay.
Lily Green picks up her 4th foul here very early in the third quarter. Coach Largey's going to make that substitution as Simmons looks to check back in. Grogan now to Kazajanski. They look down low. We're going to get 3 seconds on Lana McCarthy, just hanging out in the lane a little too long. Simmons does check in for Green as she will sit with 4 fouls. Ruggiero now finds Winterburn for 3, and it's good. Quick shot for Winterburn. That's Ava Winterburn. Time and space. Now Kazajanski looks to answer, no good. And Winterburn claims the board. Simmons now brings it up court. 37-19 is the lead for the Bulldogs. Sasso now dribbles righty, gets to the elbow, gets back to her left. Passes backside, but that is not going to count. I believe we're going to have a foul on Mumpini on a push. And that is what we have. Mumpini picks up her second foul, first team foul of the second half.
Sasso hitting the deck after that pass. Official blowing that as a foul.
Simmons inbounds, finds Sasso. Drives righty into the lane, kicks to the corner. Three-pointer on the way is no good. But Simmons chases down the offensive board. Gets it up top to Ruggiero. Sasso now. Dribbles lefty, gets to the foul line. Ooh, rattles out. McCarthy with the rebound. And Grogan's out in transition with a 3-on-2. Kazajanski looks like she got blocked down low, but Allard gets the rebound and she's blocked. McCarthy kicks to the corner. Allard for three, no good. Weak side rebound by Trinka.
Yeah, Ava Winterburn getting that block there.
37-19 is the lead, 18 points. Allard with the block on Simmons. Simmons gets the rebound though, kicks it out to Sasso. Ruggiero hands it off to Allard. Allard with the steal, gets up court. Allard's attempt is blocked. And Allard came in from out of bounds and touched it right away. So the referee says it's the Grizzlies basketball. Great defensive play there by the Grizzlies to get three blocks.
I guess they didn't show the replay, but it really looked like Allard took a little bit of a body check on the way to the basket.
It was close. It was close. Simmons now, ooh, she definitely got whacked on the arm, but no call. McCarthy did not get the foul called on her, but looked like she got a big piece of Simmons' arm, so no calls going both ways here.
Yeah, and, we got three officials here, and they're letting the players play.
McCarthy gets to her right hand, no good. Allard gets stripped down low by Simmons. Some bodies crashing around in the lane. McCarthy now. Ooh, tries the up and under, no good. Kazajanski on the rebound gets fouled, and she'll go to the line for two. Looks like Noelle Simmons will pick up her second foul.
Yeah, the officials are definitely letting them play. A lot of contact under the basket.
That's okay, you want the players to be able to determine the outcome here. So if a little contact gets let go, that's all right. As Kazajanski makes good on the first. She has 4 now. Good on the second, too.
That extends the lead to 20 for the Bulldogs, 39-19.
4:40 to go here in the third quarter. Simmons brings it up, hand off to Trinka. Trinka drives hard, and we're going to get a blocking call on Lana McCarthy. She'll pick up her first of the evening. Just the second team foul here for the Bulldogs, about halfway through the third quarter. Trinka gets free on the inbounds, and she'll hit the jumper. 3 points now for Trinka. And the score is 39-21 with the Bedford Bulldogs leading by 18. Grizzlies have popped into a 2-3 zone, switching up their defensive look. Allard finds Kazajanski. Her pass is kicked down low.
Yeah, Sasso.
Looked like Sasso just made a kick save and a butte. Tuukka Rask would have been proud. But the Bulldogs will keep possession. Kate Allard comes out. And Ava DuBois will check in. Grogan up top. They find DuBois on the left side. McCarthy now looks for cutters. Kicks it way backside. Cross court again to DuBois. She takes it strong and off the glass. 4 points for DuBois, and it's 41-21. Bedford leads. Simmons with a burst. Ooh.
Big rejection there by Lana McCarthy.
Wow, they're going to call it a foul.
Really?
Wow. Yikes.
All I saw was the ball.
Yeesh. Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I think Coach Gibbs agreed with that call. Let's see, watch what happens
stutter
here.
Step.
Ball up.
Maybe they call it with the body, but that looked as clean as could be. But Simmons will go to the line. Makes good on the front end.
And she gets on the board now with her first point.
Meredith Winterburn checks in. Maggie Sasso will take a seat.
Looks like Sydney Suazo's getting ready to come in for Bedford, too.
Second one is good for Simmons, so she has 2 points.
McCarthy's going to take a breather.
2 fouls, probably get a couple minutes out of that on the bench. So Suazo will check in. A noticeably shorter lineup with McCarthy and Allard both on the bench for the Bulldogs. See if they get some scoring as Mumpini pulls from 3, no good. Rebound Winterburn. They get into transition quickly. Trinka, stutter step, backside, and we're going to get a charge called on Trinka. That's her second foul. Tough call on Trinka. She was driving strong, found a backside cutter, but she was charging a little too strong and gets the foul called. Student section is reminding her that she cannot do that.
Goffstown AD is here, Justin Huff. Walk by our broadcast location.
Uh-oh, that's a turnover. Ooh, got away with it there. Trinka.
Oh, she jammed her finger too. She's holding on to her hand.
That's somewhat lazy pass all the way up the court there. And Mumpini got away with one there. They find Suazo on the inbounds. She brings over the timeline. Lefty. Gets it to Mumpini, now back to Grogan. 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 2 boys. Into the corner to Suazo, and Trinka's going to pick up another foul. That's 3 on her.
Yeah, a little aggressive. They're reaching in on that pass.
41-23 is your score. The Bulldogs lead by 18. Suazo inbounds, finds Grogan. They set up their offense. The Grizzlies have popped into their man-to-man defense now, feeling that they have good matchups. Suazo to Mumpini, looks for the pick. Not a lot of motion on their offense right now. It's kind of stagnant for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just taking their time here. They've got the big lead. They can burn some time away. 2:35 now left in the third.
Near steal by Simmons. Dubois is able to pick that back up. Grogan's going to get charged with an offensive foul here as she extended that left arm. Maybe a little bit of an acting job, but good on her as she picked up the call. And Grogan picks up her first foul. And the Grizzlies get possession of the ball. Good jump out into help defense by Mumpini, and she's going to get called for a foul. That's Mumpini's third.
Winterburn really dribbled into that double team.
She did, but they felt Safia Mumpini hit her on the arm, so 3 fouls on Mumpini now. Winterburn near the elbow, guarded by Kazajanski, got away with a little bit of a walk and gets away with that shot off the front of the rim. Winterburn has 14 now. She's crafty. Long arms, gets those shots off and got a friendly roll there. 41-25 is the score. Bulldogs hold a 16-point lead, and Simmons is causing trouble again. She's gonna, pick up an offensive foul by Ava Dubois.
And that was all started with the reach-in by Simmons.
And the Bulldogs get even smaller in size as Stein checks in for Mumpini. Very small in size. Winterburn sees that, takes it right to the basket, gets the nice jumper off the left-hand side, and Winterburn has 16.
Yeah, that was a terrific shot. She had 2 Bulldogs in her face when she let that go.
41-27 now. Bulldogs hold a 14-point lead. Stein picks up her dribble. Kazajanski tries to get one up, and they're going to get Winterburn on her foul.
Number 14, Meredith Winterburn, I assume.
I think that was Ava Winterburn, who's guarding
right.
Kazajanski.
You are correct. That's her first foul.
And Kazajanski goes to the line. First is good. She has 6 now.
You know, it's probably worth doing for the Bulldogs to drive to the basket.
Sure,
especially with the small lineup, just to challenge the interior defense of the Grizzlies.
Kazajanski's second is no good. She's 3 of 4 from the line now. 42-27 is the lead. 15 points for the Bulldogs. 3-pointer here is no good by Ruggiero. Sydney Grogan up to Du Bois, and we're going to get a foul on Ava Ruggiero.
Yeah, a little hip check there on Ava put on the Bedford player.
That was Du Bois who was driving hard to the basket. So next foul for both teams puts the other in the bonus as 16 fouls for everybody. Grogan gets free inside and gets the bucket. 5 points for Grogan, the junior guard. 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. And the Bulldogs hold a 17-point lead. Simmons gets to the basket. Great drive by Simmons on the little handoff from Winterburn.
Simmons up to 4 points now.
And now Grogan looks to do the same as she gets a Euro step, but gets blocked. Out quickly to Sasso. Sasso can't get it to go. Her shot is short. Rebound Kazajanski. Now Du Bois will bring it over the timeline. And they'll settle as there are 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Du Bois had an open shot, decided to pull it out. Now she'll pull the trigger. Baseline, too strong. And that rebound goes off of Trinka. So the Bulldogs get another shot here with 19.2 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, that ball went off her shoulder as she tried to rebound it.
Bulldogs will inbound with Kazajanski. They find Suazo. Suazo is going to get called for an offensive foul. A lot of flopping going on, but it's convincing the referees. So Sydney Suazo picks up her first. That is the 7th team foul, but Goffstown will not go to the line on an offensive foul. 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Simmons loses the ball. Suazo picks it up. 10 seconds now.
Could have been a kick ball call there.
Look to get into transition. Stein now will pull from 3. It's going to be way too strong. Suazo gets the rebound, and that shot is no good, but the Bulldogs will come away with a 15-point lead after 3 here at Bedford High School. 44-29 over the Goffstown Grizzlies.
So the Grizzlies made up a little time there. They scored 15 versus 9 points for the Bulldogs. So the Grizzlies winning that third quarter. Scoring so far, we've got Maggie Sasso with 4, Lillian Trinka with 3, Ava Winterburn leading the Grizzlies with 14 points, sister Meredith Winterburn with 2, and Noelle Simmons picking up 4 points.
On the Bedford side, we have Ava Du Bois with 4, Lila Stein 5, Sydney Grogan 5, Mumpini with 2, Kazajanski with 6, Pennick with 2. Kate Allard leads the way with 13 points, and Lana McCarthy has 7. We didn't see a lot of those two in the third quarter as they were both on the bench. 2 fouls each. I'm not sure Coach Gibbs was too concerned about the foul situation, but probably wanted to get that third quarter through, getting them some air in their lungs and a little bit of rest as they'll come back for the fourth quarter.
Quick program note, don't forget we will have Bedford boys hockey for you tomorrow night at 7:30 from Sullivan Arena as the Bulldogs host the Salem Blue Devils. That face-off is 7:30 on BCTV and Bedford 105.1.
The Bulldogs come out with their starting lineup of Grogan, Mumpini, Kazajanski, Allard, and McCarthy. The Grizzlies will counter with Noelle Simmons, who has the ball now. Ava Winterburn, who pulls from 3, is short. Offensive rebound fought for, and we're going to get a jump ball. Ruggiero's out there. We have Trinka out there, and Sasso will round out the Grizzlies 5. Possession arrow pointed in the direction of the Bulldogs, so they will take it out under their own basket, and we're going to see some full court pressure here by the Grizzlies. Grogan gets the inbound pass quickly into the front court. Allard dishes to McCarthy. Can't quite handle it cleanly, but now she gets the entry pass, and that's tipped away by Ava Winterburn as she was fronting Lana McCarthy. You can see here she did a great job on the defensive side, gets a hand in and knocks it away. Mumpini inbounds, finds Pennick, who has checked in for Kazajanski. Grogan to Mumpini now. They look down low to McCarthy. She's got Ava Winterburn draped all over her, and she's going to get a foul on Winterburn. Winterburn picks up her second, and McCarthy will go to the line to shoot 2. She almost gave Winterburn a piggyback as she pivoted towards the lane there. And McCarthy's first is too strong. 7:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. Bulldog lead is 15. It will stay 15 for the time being as Pennick comes away with the offensive rebound. She's tied up. Arrow points in the direction of the Grizzlies. Good hustle play, but she brought it down and got tied up. And hustle play by the Goffstown Grizzlies will earn them possession. Simmons to Sasso. She'll pull from three, no good. Rebound McCarthy. Grogan gets the ball tipped away. She was navigating through a lot of bodies there at midcourt. Pass cross court gets tipped away by Kate Allard as they were looking to get it up quickly to Ava Winterburn.
Trying to get you a score from the other bracket, the Wyndham-Portsmouth game. Can't find anything on Twitter, unfortunately.
Winterburn gets a pass inside and it gets it to go. She has 18 now. Grogan over the timeline and now will settle. Pennick looks down low, sees Allard. Size mismatch there. Ruggiero is feisty. Allard gets the ball into her own possession and Coach Gibbs will take a timeout.
Yeah, quick call there by Gibbs, seeing the trouble that his player was in. Got the timeout called in the nick of time, preserved that possession.
So 44-31, the Bulldogs lead by 13 with 6:41 left to go here in the game.
Yeah, the Grizzlies are clawing their way back in steadily. Bulldogs had as much as a 21-point lead earlier in the first half. But that third quarter was a positive and net gain for the Grizzlies, and they've got a 2+ lead in this quarter.
I say credit is due a lot to Noelle Simmons. She's provided a spark off the bench for the Grizzlies, getting into that offensive airspace of both Sydney Grogan as well as others. She's caused several turnovers and had an impact for these Goffstown Grizzlies tonight. They still do trail by 13, so they still have quite a challenge ahead of them. As the Bulldogs starting lineup mostly is in there. We do have Pennick in instead of Kazajansky. Pennick finds herself free, gets one off the glass to go.
Grogan found her cutting in the lane. Easy layup there for Pennick.
46-21, 15-point lead for the Bulldogs. And Allard comes out to challenge Simmons. Mumpini guards Sasso, hands it back to Trinko. Trinko drives righty, tips it out to Ruggiero. Now gets the ball back. Up top, drives righty is Sasso, no good. Offensive rebound, Winterburn, and she's going to get fouled on the way up.
I think McCarthy's going to get that call.
McCarthy does get the call, and that's 3 on McCarthy. Tough call there. Winterburn goes to the line for her first 2 free throws of the evening. First one rattles off the front rim and falls. Winterburn 19 now. Lion's share of the scoring for the Grizzlies. Second one is good and she has 20. Grogan across, finds McCarthy. The Bulldogs reset their offense. Man-to-man defense by the Grizzlies, and we're going to get a foul on Maggie Sasso. And Safia Mumpini will go to the line for a 1-and-1.
That's her second foul on Sasso.
8 team fouls, so we are in the bonus for both teams with a lot of time on the clock here.
Bulldogs are shooting 7 of 11.
They get 7 of 12.
7 of 12.
As Mumpini misses the front end, does not earn another, and Kate Allard will pick up her 3rd foul. As Ava Ruggiero was able to draw the block. She'll go to the line for 2. 46-33, 6 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Ruggiero's first is good.
And those are her first points of the game.
Steps to the line, dribble. Shot is up, too strong. Rebound chased down by Allard, and she's tied up pretty quickly by Trinko. Trinko on the hustle play, but the arrow points in favor of the Bulldogs. 12-point lead, 46-34. Grogan escapes trouble, kicks it to Allard. Her shot, no good. Rebound comes off. Allard gets the rebound.
Great hustle there.
And they'll reset their offense. Grogan to Allard. Back to Grogan. Gets a pick. Kicks it cross court to Mumpini. She'll hit from three. No good. Grogan chases down the rebound. Into McCarthy. Mumpini from the foul line, and that's good. Mumpini has 4 now. Trinka, reverse lay-in, and gets it to go. Trinka with 5 now. And they look to steal the inbounds pass, but Grogan's going to get fouled by Ava Ruggiero.
That is her 3rd foul. So Grizzlies turning up the pressure here, fighting their way within 12 points. 5:12 to go here.
And Grogan goes to the line for a 1-and-1. 9 team fouls on the Grizzlies. Grogan takes a spin and a few bounces. First shot is up. Too strong, but it goes off the glass and in.
Yeah, that looked a little funny coming off her hand. But I think she was aiming higher for the backboard.
She might have been. She earns a second. And that one is also good.
That one was all net.
7 points for Grogan on those 2 free throws. The lead is 14, 50-36. Bedford has the lead with 5 minutes to go here in the game. Winterburn pulls from 3. No good. Rebound McCarthy. Keeps it high and finds Grogan on the outlet. Grogan finds Pennick. Baseline. No good. Offensive rebound chased by Mumpini, and it goes off Trinka. So the Bulldogs will keep possession.
Yeah, Trinka couldn't catch up to that loose ball. Now the officials are talking things over to see if the ball came out before Trinka made contact, and they are going to keep the ball with the Bulldogs.
They're going to stay there. We might have some blood as Maggie Sasso comes to the sideline. I think she got whacked in the face, and she does have a bloody nose. So we'll take a brief timeout.
She took a bit of a spill under the, along the baseline. They allowed play to continue, but obviously she's very hurt. Now she's out of the game.
She does. She comes to the sideline, takes a seat on the bench, and we'll see the trainer. So we hope that Maggie Sasso is doing okay, as she was treating a bloody nose. Lead here is 14 points. The Bedford Bulldogs 50. The Goffstown Grizzlies 36, 4:49 to go in the game. The Bulldogs will inbound on their offensive end, as that ball was tipped out by Lillian Trinka. Looks like Meredith Winterburn is going to check in for Sasso. They will have Ava Winterburn, Meredith Winterburn, Lillian Trinka, Ava Ruggiero, and I believe Noelle Simmons will round out their 5 on the court. The Bulldogs will counter with McCarthy, Allard, Pennick, Grogan, and Mumpini. 9 fouls each, so next foul for each team will send the other into double bonus, an automatic 2 shots. Foul trouble on the Grizzlies side. Lily Green still has 4. She's still sitting on the bench with more than half the 4th quarter to go. Trinka has 3 and Ruggiero has 3. On the Bulldogs side, Mumpini with 3, Allard with 3, and McCarthy with 3. McCarthy looks to inbound, and we're going to get an offensive foul off the ball as Catherine Pennick is going to pick up an illegal screen, I believe. So a turnover here for the Grizzlies. And they inbound. Simmons takes it over. The senior kicks to Ava Winterburn. Drives righty. Amazing she didn't travel there. Gets a shot off, no good. Fought for by Sydney Grogan, and she comes down with a great defensive rebound.
Now she pulls it out.
Empty possession there for the Grizzlies. Allard drives lefty, kicks it back out. They're going to bleed a little time off the clock here. Mumpini down to McCarthy. Entry pass to Allard. She gets it down low, gets some space, and gets fouled on the floor, but she'll still go to the line to shoot 2 as Simmons tied her up and got a lot of the arm. So Allard will step to the line for 2 shots in the double bonus situation. Looking to press the lead out. First is good, nothing but net. Allard with 14 now. I love the replays on the foul shots. You can see it swish. Nothing but net. Allard's second is on the way and is good. 15 for Allard. 52-36. The lead is 16. 4:11 to go. Trinka will take a seat on the bench as Lily Green comes back in. As we were just mentioning, she comes in with 4 fouls. Simmons gets to the basket and she's going to get charged. Yeah, she's going to get
hear that all the way up here.
Sure did. Great position by Sydney Grogan. Slid across the lane, established her feet, took it right in the chest, and Simmons picks up her 4th foul.
Yeah, I was worried she might hit her head on the floor the way that the sound that we heard.
Seemed like it was just her elbow, so no injuries there. Grogan, a little stutter step, gets by Ruggiero. Mompini now steps around, finds McCarthy. Her pass is tipped. They get a steal, Winterburn. Simmons now looks over to Meredith Winterburn. Back to Simmons, drives lefty, gets to the elbow. Shot is no good. Rebound McCarthy, and Simmons just fouled out. She was chasing the offensive rebound, whacks McCarthy on the arm.
And she knows it too, heading right for the bench.
That is going to be 5. McCarthy will go to the line for 2. Kudos to Noelle Simmons for providing that spark off the bench.
Just 4 points, but she was, like you said, she was a spark plug there for the Goffstown Grizzlies.
She was. McCarthy now steps to the line. First is no good. She'll take her time. 3:36 to go here in the game. 52-36. 16-point lead for the Bulldogs. Second is on the way and is good. So McCarthy just 2 for 6 from the line, but connects on that last one. She has 8 points now. Ruggiero finds Ava Winterburn, who buries the 3. Saw a little time and space and gets it to go. Nothing but net. 53-39. Kazajanski finds a cutting Allard. Gets tied up. That ball bounces out off of Allard. And a turnover by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Trinka got her hand in on that pass and was able to affect it in a way that Allard wasn't able to pull it into her body, and she ended up losing it out of bounds.
Just over 3 minutes to go here in the game. 14-point lead for the Bulldogs. Winterburn backs it down. Trinka jacks from 3, no good. Mompini gives up the rebound, and Trinka's there on the backside. She has 7 now, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout by the Grizzlies. 2:57 to go. 53-41. 12-point lead for the Bulldogs.
And the Grizzlies have been a tough out tonight. Like I said, you know, they were down 21 in the first, and they fought their way back now to a 12-point deficit. Going to be a tough hill to climb here with just 3 minutes to go. 2:57 to be exact. But they're not going down without a fight.
They certainly aren't. Led by Ava Winterburn, filling up the score sheet. 14 points here in the second half. She has 23. Has been hitting from inside, from outside, from mid-range, from the foul line. Impressive scorer is number 12, the junior from Goffstown. So the Bulldogs will inbound. They'll see full court pressure here from the Grizzlies. Kazajanski in quick. She's trapped in the corner. Quick passes get it to Du Bois. She gets it over the timeline. Picks it up. Allard along the left side. They look down low for McCarthy. Kazajanski with a nice up fake. Can't get the roll. McCarthy, no good. Kazajanski will get it, and they'll tie it up, and it'll be Grizzlies ball. Two or three shots in tight there. couldn't convert on him. And the Grizzlies have a chance to get it to 10 or 9 with a three-pointer. 2:30 to go. Ava Ruggiero gets tied up by Grogan, and Coach Gibbs gets a timeout.
Now, Coach Gibbs really pays attention to these possessions.
He sure does.
Because Grogan barely had possession of the ball, but long enough for him to make that call.
And excellent defense there by Sydney Grogan, getting a hand in, batted the ball away, dove on the loose ball, and Coach Gibbs was there with that veteran play to get the timeout and save the possession.
It was a little bit of a flub there by the Grizzlies. She dribbled it off her leg. That was the start of the...
Dale, give me that replay. That was Sydney Grogan getting her hands in there.
Well, maybe that's how it wound up going.
Okay.
Right. I just saw it go off her leg, but yeah,
yes.
You're right. Maybe she got her hand in there and caused that turnover.
Got low on the crossover dribble and got the hand in there. It's an excellent play for the point guard when they bring that ball in front of them. And Sydney Grogan with that heads-up play caused that turnover. I'm not going to call it just a flub on the Grizzlies. It was caused turnover.
Take nothing away from Sydney Grogan.
No way. Heck of an athlete, as is Grogan. So 2:29 to go here in the game. The Bulldogs hold a 53-41 lead over the Grizzlies. And they do have possession on that timeout call by Coach Gibbs. Kazajanski will inbound. She has Du Bois, Grogan, Allard, and McCarthy. She finds Allard in the backcourt, who brings it over the timeline. Crossover dribble, gets to the basket, lefty lay-in goes. Outstanding play by Allard. 17 points for the freshman.
Yeah, she wasn't thinking about burning clock. She was going right for the bucket.
She was not. Going strong at Lily Green, who has 4 fouls, so good play. Du Bois, little stutter step, finds Kazajanski in the middle. That won't go. Ball's batted around there, and the Grizzlies get the rebound.
Under 2 minutes to go in regulation.
55-41 is the lead. Ruggiero gets trapped, picking up the dribble. Ava Winterburn gets double teamed. They spin it around to Trinka. Trinka is going to get called for an offensive foul. Ava Du Bois steps in and gets defensive position, and Trinka now has 4.
And it looks like Coach Large is going to empty his bench now. Gives him his reserves a little bit of playing time here in the playoffs.
Alyssa Hunt, Ella Malouin, and Penelope Annis will check in. Ava Winterburn comes out.
Quite emotional.
With Trinka and Sasso and Green, I believe, came out.
And you can appreciate that because she really put her heart and soul into this game.
She sure did. I don't know if she got hit in the mouth or if she's just upset about the outcome here. Pass is off the mark by Allard. 1.5 minutes to go here in the game. Meredith Winterburn finds Alyssa Hunt. Alyssa Hunt is blocked on her way to the basket by Allard. We'll get Jocelyn Ashford checking in for Meredith Winterburn. And now we'll see the Bulldogs start to empty their bench. We'll see Abigail Williams come in. McCarthy comes out, Du Bois comes out, Allard comes out, Suazo, Mumpini. We have 6 on the floor for the Bulldogs, and now
too many men.
Krogan will come out. Too many men on the ice. Yeah, get them out. So we have Mumpini, Williams, Suazo, Kazajanski, and Pennick. The Grizzlies inbound the ball. Annis up top. Hunt now chases down that loose ball. Passes to Ruggiero. Up fake. Spin back to her left. She's going to get a foul called on Suazo, I believe. And Ruggiero will go to the line. Oh, that's actually going to be called on Abby Williams. No, I'm sorry. That is Suazo, 21. And Ruggiero's first is good. She has 2. 55-42 is the lead, just over a minute to go here. Ruggiero's second is also good. 3 points for Ruggiero, matching her jersey number. Mumpini now settles. She gets it over the timeline with 1 minute exactly to go. They get it down to Pennick. Pennick rolls into the lane. Her lefty lay-in is no good. But we're going to get a foul called on the loose ball. It's going to stay on this end as Jocelyn Ashford picks up the loose ball foul. And maybe, then we're going to have Catherine Pennick go to the line for a double bonus 2 shots. First is good. So a well-fought victory here for the Bulldogs. It'd be very surprising if they give this up. Pennick's second is good. She has 6 points. Perfect from the line, 4 for 4. The clock is not running at 53.9, but it should be. Ava Ruggiero gets it to Ashford. Now up top to Annis. Ruggiero from the corner. Her 3-point, no good. Suazo can't get the rebound. It's pulled away by Pennick, but we're going to get a jump ball. 57-43, 40 seconds to go. The arrow points in favor of the Bulldogs. Kazajanski into Suazo. Suazo gets it over the timeline and she'll settle. Kicks to Pennick. They're still running through their offense, but I would guess they'll keep it on the outside here. Suazo back to Mumpini. Kazajanski now to Suazo. Cutters through the lane. 15 seconds to go. Mumpini now. 10 seconds to go. Kazajanski has it. This time will run out here as they look for the entry pass to Abby Williams. It's no good. 2 seconds to go, and that'll do it as the Bulldogs come away with a second-round victory over the Grizzlies. They got a bye in the first round. They faced the Goffstown Grizzlies coming in at 11-7, but they will end the night at 11-8. The Bulldogs will improve to 17-2 on a 57-43 victory.
And they will be hosting the next round, the semifinal, at Exeter High School. 6 p.m. It'll be the early game, and they will take on the winner of Portsmouth-Wyndham. We don't have a score on that game. That should be over by now.
That game will be on Tuesday evening, and we should be able to bring that to you from BCTV and WBNH.
We will be there. So both you and I, Corey and Harry, will be there to call that game. Let's give you the scoring rundown real quick. For the Grizzlies, we've got 4 points for Maggie Sasso, Ava Ruggiero with 3. It was Lillian Trinka finishing with 7. Ava Winterburn, who led all Grizzly scorers, she ended up with, trying to do some quick math here, 12, 14. Yeah, it is 23. Got that. 2 for Meredith Winterburn, 4 for Noelle Simmons, who fouled out of the game. By the way, their free throw shooting perfect, 8 for 8.
On the Bulldogs side, I had 4 points for Ava Dubois, 5 for Lila Stein. Sydney Grogan had 7. Safia Mumpini with 4. Emma Kazajanski had 6 on 4 for 4 from the free throw line. And a bucket. We had, I'm sorry, that was Kazajanski was 6. Catherine Pennick was perfect from the line. 6 points for those coming from the line. Kate Allard had 17 huge points for the freshman in her first playoff game, and Lana McCarthy rounded out the scoring for the Bulldogs with 8.
And I had the free throw shooting as 14 for 20, 70%. So that's going to do it from here. We'll see you again for the next basketball playoff game in Exeter. 6 o'clock tip-off here on BCTV and Bedford 105.1. And then tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. live from Sullivan Arena at St. Anselm College. Bedford hockey, the boys hosting the Salem Blue Devils. We'll be there with Jason Bergeron. 7:30 face-off. We'll bring you the action then. Thanks a lot. Thank you for our crew, Dale Bird on the replays, Bill Jennings on camera, Corey Munstetiger. I'm Harry Kozlowski, and good evening, everybody.